Welcome back to another video. So VCF Midwest number 20 just wrapped up. I'm back home and we had a lot of fun. Lane and I went, and this was the first year that we had a booth there. So we got to meet a lot of people and see a lot of things. So whether or not you get to go yourself, hopefully you can enjoy some of the sights and sounds of VCF Midwest 20. So we got in Friday to do setup and just kind of walk around and take a look at all of the other booths before, people came in and started taking stickers and playing with machines. So how they were intended to be seen by the other people that were at the show. So let's start with that. Let's cut to some video of pre-show. Okay, here's Lane doing a cartwheel at VCF Midwest 20. All right, Lane, show them our booth. What do we have? All right, so we got our Mac Plus. Yep, we don't have a game in there yet. We're gonna get one set up tonight. Well, that's fine. Probably Dark Shadows. We got our Color Classic. Wait, not Dark Shadows, Shadowgate.
I like this one.
Color Classic with Glider Pro. LC575 with SimCity 2000. iMac G3 with Marathon. eMac with Deimos Rising, and the iMac G4 lampshade with Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. What do you think?
I like it.
All right, yeah. All right, so I think we're in the YouTubers corner because we've got a bunch of YouTube booths here. I mean, I guess I did tell them I was doing YouTube. There's LGR's booth. He's got the Omnibot, the wood grain tablecloths. It's pretty good. Here's a Adrian spot. And there's Ron from Ron's Computer Videos.
Hey, how's it going? How are you?
Hi, Ron. Macintosh Librarians here. And of course, Mac 84 is here. With all of his things. Cool. Toasters. There's a bunch more Mac stuff. There's a TAM for sale for $1,000.
1,000?
Yeah. We've got one of these, but we don't have the keyboard and mouse.
200.
Yeah. Oh, some cool stuff. All right, what else we got, Lane? There's the old Quadra 700. Here they are setting up the phone system. So at each VCF Midwest, they have phones run to all the booths. Well, not all the booths, but a lot of them. You can see they've got cords running all over. Kind of just all over the place. So I'd imagine this is the CO, the central office for all the phone equipment. Phone switchers. Lane, do you have any idea what a landline phone is?
Yeah.
Yeah? What is it?
It's like an old phone where
Oh, the old phone.
The guy at Andy.
it's like usually like one of those.
Like one of those? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know how to explain it.
Phone that plugs into your house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Let's check out this. I see some Macs over here. Oh, we had one of these once. Fixed it up and gave it to a friend. It's a Lime iMac. $250. It's got the original mouse. A Mac Alley keyboard. Alright, what else do we see? Wonder what's going on with this computer. Check this one out. It's all beat up and spray painted black.
How do you know spray paint?
Because I used to have that exact same case and it was not black.
Like you sold that case?
I think I gave it away probably.
So wait, that one or a duplicate?
Well, not that case, but yeah, a duplicate, I guess. Here we have an Atari with a curved monitor. Interesting. Here's the Forgotten Machines booth. Always awesome looking at their stuff. They got some signed pictures. Who's that guy?
Phil.
Oh, it's
Phillips.
David Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
Look, they got the old 70 styles chairs you can sit in.
That's it.
I believe you can. I don't know if they're set up yet, but it looks like they're going to be.
They roll really easily.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going. Cheese car systems. There's Altair 8800. Playing computers from a long time ago looked like this. They didn't have keyboards. They didn't have monitors. You just hit switches to tell it what you wanted it to do. We've come a long way since then.
This is the closest thing to a laptop.
It is a laptop. That's probably, this one would probably call a palm top. You buy this one, $20, doesn't work.
Shit.
It's an IBM 5150. You got one of those. Alright. So Lane, you want to come to the learn/practice soldering station tomorrow when it's open?
As long as I don't burn myself, yes.
Well, you just be careful and you'll be fine.
Okay.
This looks like fun.
That's where you clean it.
Yep.
You use that to cut the wires.
Yeah.
You use that to hold it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Oh,
right.
and that's the stuff you put in the solder.
That is the solder. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the light.
That's the light. Light's
If you
important.
need a light.
Do need a light.
In complete darkness.
Oh.
No promises you'll end up with.
I think this is a for sale section here. All these stuff. Look. I have this one and this one, but I don't have this one, this one, this, and this one.
They're heavy.
They sure are.
And $300.
Look at all these old iPhones. 3 for $10.
Can we get one?
I don't know what you're gonna do with them. I don't even know if they work.
I still.
What does it say? Apple cell phones. Low value, $5. 3 for 10.
Can we?
Yeah, let's come back when this guy's open because there's no one here right now. We got one of these.
We can pick out 3 different ones. These are the iPhones.
Old iPhones.
I feel like those iPhones turned into iPods.
What are these? These are the Apple II card for LCs. $200. We got a couple of them. Here's the iPods. iPod Touch.
Can we get one?
Look at an iPod.
Please?
Editor's note: she got the iPod, and she also got 6 iPhones. Hey, who am I to say don't collect vintage Apple hardware? ROM 1, ROM 3.
This is.
Tell you what, we'll come back when the guy's here. We can't buy anything right now. He's not here.
I really want this black one.
Okay. Oh, look at this. This is the old control terminal for a giant computer. Alright, come on. It's a graph paper. So once we were done checking out all the other booths, we came back to our booth, and this is what we saw.
Phone.
We walked away and blew a reefa. Oh yeah, we gotta unplug it, that's right, because it's not switched. Yes, thank you.
Okay, yeah, I gotta take pictures.
Alright, we got that bad reefa out of there. Look at that. Yeah, I brought a soldering iron with me and Torx T15 long-handled driver, and yeah, it's kind of always expect to have to do field repairs on vintage computers, and I'm glad I was prepared, even though there's probably 100 people here that could have done that fix if I didn't have the stuff, but we're good. So with the excitement of pouring smoke 30 feet into the air over, we decided to head back to the hotel, do some swimming, get some rest, and then now we're going to move on to the next morning when the show opens.
Alright, so the show's open. This is kind of what the back looks like. A mess of wires. I ended up making a couple of changes to the setup. So I brought out the Mini Mac, and I made a little sign for the top. Yeah, we got them all going. And everything's working.
And then Crazy Ken from the Computer Clan stopped by to play a little bit of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. I thought that was pretty cool. Also a little bit of behind the scenes for how he makes his videos.
Oh, I'm guessing that doesn't do anything. So break some glass and make a helicopter fly. Oh, I probably should press the play button first. Okay, here we go. Break some glass. Okay, that was bad. Don't do what that was. That was terrible. Ignore that.
Here we have Sean from Action Retro playing drums.
So then Kevin came down, Adam came with him, and Kevin, of course, the inspiration for me even having a YouTube channel. So he said hi, and then we walked around and looked at a bunch of more cool stuff.
Them. Oh, it's like looking at the SGI stuff. They always make cool looking systems.
Last mix with station. Where do I
We got
get
the
the
S7.
Well, you kind of, that's the
Where do you build it?
you kind of have to put together your stuff. There's like 3D files and everything put together.
Go push it. What do you think about that?
What's it say?
DCF MW 2025. Wayne, say hi to Mackie.
Hi, Maggie.
I do, although my curriculum is mostly number munchers, urban trail, and currency and living.
You have to kind of talk into the microphone.
Oh man, anything on the six stripe apple rainbow icon, that thing's kind of.
And then, as promised, we headed over to the Learn How to Solder station with Kevin, Adam, and Lane all working on some projects.
Keep going.
What do I solder now?
What else we got in here? So
I have a smoke.
these are all your resistors.
Yep.
And they don't have any orientation. They can go in whichever way they want.
See what you got. Ah, purple people eater.
20 different kits over there. You can pick a kit, buy it, and then we'll help you assemble as much help as you need.
All right, you see the buttons on it? If you hold them, then it'll pick the different patterns in binary.
Yes, I want this one.
Okay. And then if you push them once, just like push the button, then you turn it off, it resets, it doesn't have memory. Hold it to change it, push it to see what mode you're in. So that, yeah. All soldered by Lane.
And then something really cool happened. A guy came up and was looking at the Macs that I had out and just chatting him up a little bit. He said, hey, I've been looking for a Mac here at this show to run some code that I have written, and do you know of anybody that can help me with that? I said, well, I have some Macs. I can help you with that. And so it turns out that he actually has written a MicroPython for 68K machines. Now, he's been running it in emulators, but he wanted to try it out on real hardware. So with the magic of BlueSCSI and copying things around and the networking that I had set up, I was able to download his code and get it running on the Mac Plus for him. I'd asked him, well, do you want to run it on the Plus or the Color Classic? And he said, well, he'd been doing an emulator with 4 megs of RAM and had been intended to run this on the 9-inch Mac, so the Plus was perfect for him. So if you want to check out his work, you can go to github.com. It's M68K-MicroPython. That's the repository he's in. And, he told me his name, but I'm not great with names, so I do apologize if you're watching this, but his tag or his handle in GitHub is Jepler, Jepler. So that was a fun little project, and I recorded it, and let me show that to you. So this is the first time his code had ever run on a real 68K processor.
So in an emulator, it's already done by now, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's probably still loading the application file. There it is!
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's running Python.
That's running
MicroPython.
Python code. Yes.
Oh, MicroPython.
Oh, it crawls. Oh my. Oh boy. Well, at least it's doing something.
It hasn't crashed.
It hasn't crashed. Oh, okay. We do have a cursor key. That's good. You don't have a control key. We're sunk.
Do you need a control key? Like control C to
So
stop?
this is a full screen editor that I stole from something, and it's like use control X to write and exit,
Ah, okay.
which my emulators have control X.
Yeah.
Oh, the pain! You feel the pain. We're on line 4, so we're getting the whole screen. I have not. Yeah.
Well, first time running on real hardware.
First time running on real hardware. This is real revelatory of performance, I'd say. Anyway, I know somewhere down function. Whatever. Does that work? That works.
So then something else really cool happened. So earlier in the day, Steve from Mac84 came by and saw I was running Glider Pro on the Color Classic and said, oh, hey, did you know John Calhoun is actually here at VCF Midwest? I said, no, I don't think I'd even recognize him. I'm not really sure what he looks like. He's always got, straw hat, facial hair. If you see him, he's got the name tag, of course. I said, okay, well, keep an eye out for him. Love to talk to him about Glider since I spent so much time playing it in my childhood. And then about 4 or 5 hours later, Steve from Mac84 comes walking over with John Calhoun in tow and says, hey, John, here's John, say hi. So we spent a good amount of time talking about, him writing Glider and Glider Pro and his work at Apple, and he's just a really great guy. He's retired now. I guess he's, thinking about maybe writing some other Glider game. Now he's kind of getting back into some hobby programming, but just a really great guy to talk to. I didn't catch any video of it because it was, obviously a surprise that he came over, and I didn't really want to intrude on his privacy, but I did ask if he'd take a picture with me in front of Glider, and he did agree to it, so here's that.
All right, here we are, day 2. Everything somehow is still running. Nothing's broken or fallen over yet. That's good. We still got a bunch of games, and we're ready for Sunday. All right, so I'm back from VCF Midwest 20, and all the computers made it back in one piece, and they all made it through the show. And we had the little issue with the Plus and its RIFA cap, but we got it back up and running.
So yeah, they all held up. I guess I'm a little surprised about that. I figured something would go down, but we made it. So let me show you all the stuff that I picked up. I think this is almost all from the free pile, but let's go through it. So I got 2 Atari Video pinballs. They look like they're in great shape. No idea if they work. I got this AT, I don't know, you'd almost call it like a gamer keyboard, like a third of a keyboard. I don't know what it was actually used for, but it's the Scorpius 32 keypad. It looked cool, so I grabbed it. Just a USB drive enclosure with no drive in it, but it's got all the cables and a carrying case. I don't know if I need that, but it seemed pretty cool. This giant fan, I have no idea what this came out of, but it's a Corsair brand. Office Mac 2008, parallels for OS 10, 5-port friendly net hub with no power adapter, but it's got the voltage listed, so I'm sure I've got one. 3-com NIC, PCI. And there's this Image Writer 2 in the pile, missing a back piece, but I don't have an Image Writer 2. Well, I didn't, now I do. No idea if it works. We'll find out. Lane picked out this keyboard. I don't know why, but it drew her attention, so she grabbed it. I grabbed this one because this is an old Matrox video card. These Matrox at a bunch of HPs at a job I worked at in the late 90s, and I don't really have any Matrox cards, so I grabbed it. Just some IDE cables, a splitter. There's these 2 SCSI enclosures. This one seems to have a drive in it still. This one does not, but you can never have too many drive enclosures. A couple of iBook keyboards. Lane picked this Dell laptop and this Dell laptop. I don't think either of them probably work, but we'll find out. Then I found some system boards. So I got this one. This is from a 2CX, I think. No, this has got a PowerPC on it. This was the 7200. Yeah, the 7200. There's 2 of these there. The other one, the processor had been cleanly removed. So I don't know what's probably wrong with this one, but I'm sure it doesn't work. But I figured I'd grab it. I grabbed this one. This is a Xeon board, and there was actually 2 of these. The other one's over here. And both of them have damage to the full-length 16X AGP slot, or PCI, not AGP, PCI Express slot, PCIe 2 ×4. Yeah, so probably just need to clean that off, and I mean, there's another slot there. But anyway, Xeon board ×2, 2 of those. And there's this guy. This is a 2CI board. This one clearly has been recapped. Maybe not in the best way, but it was recapped. It's got all new caps. No idea if it works. I'm guessing not since it's here, but hopefully it was just a bad recap job and we can get this one up and running. Another Xeon board. And then here is the 2CX board. It's got some battery damage, but I didn't think it looked too bad. I think this might be fixable, so we'll give this a try, see if we can get this one up and running. And then my friends from the Wisconsin Computer Club had picked this, aka the Fort Apple IIe, and monitor from the House to Nowhere, the House of Nowhere, the Nowhere House. So if you want to get on their Facebook page and see what the Nowhere House is all about, basically it's just an abandoned property full of computers and also live and dead animals and feces and just all kinds of nasty stuff. And they're out there rescuing as much as they can. And they'd put this one up for free. And I said I would take it. And they very nicely brought it to me at the show. And here it is. So we'll see if we can get the Fort up and running at some point. And yeah, that's kind of the whole show. So I had a really great time this year. And if you've never been to VCF Midwest or any VCF show, I strongly recommend checking it out. All right, well, thanks for watching. And until we see you next year at VCF, we'll see you in the next video.
Hi guys! Make sure to like and subscribe and watch more of our videos later. Bye!